Hello students, welcome back to my channel. As I promised in my last video that I'll be giving you 10 latest defense updates, but it's 11 now. So let us start. First is scientists model lightning strikes on LCM Tejas to optimize design of protection. Researchers have developed a unique computational model to simulate how lightning could strike an aircraft. The insights the researcher at the Indian Institute of Science, Bengaluru, have gleaned from the model can help design better lightning protective measures for aircraft. Lightning strikes can be dangerous for aircraft. However, studying this phenomena in the field is quite difficult. Lightning strikes can damage the aircraft surface, lead to temporary disruptions in electrical and electronic systems, or even cause permanent damage, and in extreme cases cause ignition of the fuel-air mixture around the engine, leading to an explosion. Next, UKPNP Chief says Pakistan PM is not allowed to allot POK land to non-state subject. Human rights activist and chairman of United Kashmir People's National Party, Shaukat Ali Kashmiri, has said Pakistan occupied Kashmir is a part of the former princely state of Jammu and Kashmir. Taking to this Twitter handle, he said Pakistan Prime Minister Shehbaz Sharif is not authorized to allot POK's land to non-state subjects. Shaukat Ali Kashmiri tweeted, "The POK is a part and parcel of former princely state of J&K and its future status yet to be decided." Next, Greek MP raises alarm over Pakistani criminality, secret Chinese police in Athens. Konstantinos Bogdanos, president of the Patriotic Force for Change, Patrida, an independent MP of Athens, has raised alarm for Pakistani criminality and the operation of the secret Chinese police station in Greece capital, Greek City Times reported. Bogdanos said the Islamic Pakistani minority in Athens is now prominent and acting uncontrollably under the tolerance of the government apparatus. He added that he has submitted dozens of parliamentary questions about the delinquent behavior of the said community. However, these questions have been blatantly ignored, as per the news report. Next, FATF issues a warning to Islamabad after Salahuddin was publicly seen and threatened India. The Financial Action Task Force has issued a strong warning to Islamabad, stating that Pakistan's progress in combating terror financing is being closely monitored. The remark came as Hizbul Mujahideen Chief Sayyid Salahuddin was photographed publicly attending a terrorist funeral in Pakistan. Next, India-Sri Lanka review security cooperation at annual defense dialogue. Top defense officials of India and Sri Lanka have held the 7th edition to their annual dialogue, during which the two sides reviewed the bilateral defense and security cooperation and identified new avenues for engagement. The two-day meeting of the 7th edition of the annual defense dialogue between India and Sri Lanka, which began in New Delhi on Thursday, was chaired by Defense Secretary Giridhar Armane and his Sri Lankan counterpart General Kamal Gunratne. Next, Indian Navy reviews refit of ships, submarines, infra development and indigenization includes. Sorry, I am having cold, so it takes time for me to pronounce. A two-day annual refit conference and annual infrastructure and indigenization conference AIIC was conducted at headquarters Eastern Naval Command ENC here, concluded on Friday. The conference was held under the chairmanship of Vice Admiral Sandeep Nathani, Chief of Material Integrated Headquarters, Ministry of Defence, Navy, reviewed the refit plans, operational availability of ship, submarines of the Indian Navy, and discussed the plans for augmentation of infrastructure to meet the growing requirement of the Indian Navy. A Navy release said here. Next. Indian Navy gets first missile-cum-ammunition barge for better operational movements. Missile-cum-ammunition barge Yard 75 was launched by ADM Sandeep Mehta on 24th Feb 23rd at Gutne Devi launch site of Messrs. Secon, Vishakhapatnam, with all major and auxiliary equipment systems sourced from indigenous manufacturers. This barge is proud flag bearer of Make in India initiative of Ministry of Defence. Next. Not just assembly but full TOT for F414 engines to India. Youngji Kim, Vice President Indo-Pacific Region Military System, GE Aerospace, said they wait for final clearance from the US government that could clear the path to locally manufacture the F414 INS-6 engine for India's Tejas Mk2 and AMCA fighter program. Kim also cleared doubts that engines will not merely see an assembly of engines parts in India but will include co-production and transfer of technology. Next. Following the announcement of the MTA tender, the IAF is likely to abandon plans for an additional order of C-295M. Indian Air Force has changed from its plans to procure an additional C-295M from the original order of 50 transporter for its fleet as an 32 replacement aircraft after it floated a tender of the medium transport aircraft that was intended to replace aging and 32 medium haul transport aircraft. Next, ADA to put a new 220 horsepower engine through its paces for the Tapas and Archer-NG program soon. ADA, along with the Vehicles Research Development Establishment, is carrying out proof of concept and evaluation for the development of a 220 HP aero diesel engine that will be integrated into the Tapas and Archer-NG program. Tapas has begun taxi trials with its new operated 180 HP aero diesel engine and soon will have its first flight. 220 HP aero diesel engine will commence preliminary trials in the next 2 years as it is an uprated variant of the same engine that is currently going trials. Next, supplied 60 F404 engines to India with plans to supply another 99 engines by 2028 as per GE Aerospace official. GE will start supplying fresh batches of F404 GE IN20 engines from 2024 onwards in multiple batches till 2028 as HAL starts delivering of the first batch of 4 Tejas Mk1 fighter jets from March 2024 onwards.